What is home? Is it a place? I think it may be a place, but I think it is also an experience. That home is an experience of belonging and acceptance and growth. I hope you'll pay attention to people as they share their experience of home here at Alamo Heights United Methodist Church.
This church is home for me because it's got the people I know and the people I love.
This church has housed my curiosity and also my spiritual journey in general.
Alamo Heights is a home because it is a place of becoming.
This church has been a home for me through small groups, through Sunday school, through choir, and just the small groups of people that I meet with. I've always felt very welcomed in those groups.
This church, like my home, is a place where I go to rest when I'm tired and a place where I go to fill up when I'm empty.
Being part of New Zion has always offered a community and fellowship for me to engage in every Sunday.
This church is a home for me in that it provides community.
This is just a place where I feel like I'm always welcome and people are always happy to see me.
A place where I can come and I can be calm and I can be reflective, and I am surrounded by people who care about me, people who love me.
Alamo Heights is a place where I find fellowship with my brothers and sisters in Christ.
This church is a home for me and my family. It's a place where my children are loved and their character is cultivated.
The church has been a home to me because I believe that it's here that I have learned my purpose in the kingdom of heaven.
The church is just a really welcoming place where I feel like I can talk about anything.
This church feels like a home to me because here I've been encouraged, I've been embraced, and I've been inspired.
This church is a home for me because I feel loved and encouraged by the people who surround me, and that helps me to learn and grow.
Well, this church is a home because this is where I've grown up, and I continue to grow through worship and music here at church.
This church is a faith family where myself and my family have learned to be like Jesus.
I could really be myself here at New Zion.
Well, this church is a home to me in a lot of ways. I was married here. Both my sons were baptized here. But really, when I go back to kind of my first relationship with this church, it began with being a part of a small group.
This church offers many opportunities through the ministries, the family of ministries, that everyone can participate with if they so choose.
This church is a home for me because there are so many people here that I love and that love me.
Well, this place is centered on Jesus Christ, and that's important. But Jesus here has surrounded himself with a lot of friends of mine, hundreds of people that are serving Christ and others, and they have taken care of me and my family and a lot of strangers over the years.
This church is an encouraging, inclusive, loving environment where there's a place for everyone and we're encouraged to do our best.
And everybody in the congregation have seemed to try to make me feel at home and glad for me to join and to come.
It's a place where I join in fellowship with some of my best friends.
Home is a place where people encourage you to be the person that God created you to be, and that's one who loves and cares for others, and I think our church does that.
My parents and my aunt have been a part of this church for my whole life, so I've always been a part of the community.
This church is where I find comfort. It's where I want my family to be and I want my children to grow up.
This is a place where I can come and find rest and peace and hope and a body of community that supports me and loves me.
Whenever I come, I meet my friends and they're supported by their parents the same way my parents support me.
This place is a home for me because of the people. They have loved and cared for and supported me in times of need, and I have been able to do the same for them.